In this video, we're going to discuss the Dankoff brush selection. We will cover our 6 different brush types, how to differentiate them, brush model numbers, and how to know when to replace the brushes. We will also see the associated pump of each brush type. Lastly, we will discuss a few common questions about the different brush types. Here you can see the brush variety. Though some may appear similar, they are not. Each brush has a unique end, each brush has unique writing, each brush has an individual model number. Here's how you can differentiate. Here is our first brush type and its corresponding pump. This pump is an older model that was sold until 2007. The brush model number is 2526. The cap model number is 1588. This pump comes with 2 brushes and 2 caps. These brush models are square, 7mm by 7mm, and they are 3/4 of an inch long. Suggested replacement length is 3/8 of an inch. Be careful not to confuse your brushes and caps. Here is a comparison between this brush type and our third brush type. As you can see, this model's brush is square, not rectangular. This model's cap is slightly smaller. If you have the rectangular brush type, skip ahead to the brush model number 2529. Here is our second brush type and its corresponding pump. This pump was sold from 2008 to 2012. The brush model number is 2528. The springs model number is 1592. The holder model number is 1582. The end cap model number is 1611. As we are showing here, this pump does not have smaller, easy to remove caps, only a larger end cap. This replacement process requires soldering. We do not recommend that you replace these yourself. If you have this style of motor, we recommend that you send this in to us for replacement. Here is our third brush type and its corresponding pump. This is the Dankoff Flow Light Booster Pump, which has been available since 2013. The brush model number is 2529. The cap model number is 1586. These brushes are rectangular, 7mm by 9mm. There are 2 cap points on each side of the pump. These caps are slightly larger. Be careful not to confuse your brushes and caps, as there is a slightly smaller, more square brush type that looks similar. As you can see, our newer pumps all have labels present to provide you with info. Here you can see such data such as the recommended length for brush replacement. This brush's suggested replacement length is 3/8 of an inch, about half of the brand new brush length, which is 3/4 of an inch. Here's our fourth brush type and its corresponding pump. This is Dankoff's sun-centric pump, which has been available since 2013. The brush model number is 1572, 1573, or 1574. The springs model number is 1579. The clips model number is 1580. Here we see the label with replacement info. Suggested replacement length is 3/8 of an inch. This is about half of the new brush length, which is 3/4 of an inch. This pump has plates you'll need to remove to access your brushes. Here you can see a new brush and its dimensions. This brush will wear towards the cable in this direction. In this model, you can see how the spring and the clip are one piece, as opposed to some other models. Here is our fifth brush type and its corresponding pump. This is the Dankoff service pump and is reflective of all models all years. This brush model is 1573. The spring model number is 1579. The clip model number is 1580. Here we can see the label containing the replacement info. Here we see a new brush and its dimensions. The length of a new brush is 1¼ inch. The recommended replacement length is 1/2 inch. This brush will wear towards the cable in this direction as seen here. Here you can see the doors on each side of the pump that will allow you access to the brushes, clips, and springs for replacement. Here you can see how the springs are separate from the clips as opposed to some other models. Here's our sixth and final brush type and its corresponding pump. This is the Dankoff Solar Force motor and has been available since 2018. The brush model number is 1585. The clip spring model number is 1585. Here we see the recommended replacement info from the label. Here you can see the door on either side of the pump that allows access to the brushes for replacement. Here we see a new brush and its dimensions. This pump will wear towards the cable in this direction as we see here. Here is the spring and the clip. Notice how they are one piece as opposed to some other models. Here are a couple of the most common questions that will help you navigate which pump is yours. Is your pump silver or black? The silver pump is brush model 2526. If your pump is black, look for caps on either side of the pump. If your pump has caps, your brush model number is 2529. If your pump does not have caps, we recommend that you send it in to us for a replacement to be done. Here is an example of writing that can be found on a brush. Dankoff Solar, an investment in your renewable future.